Out of here, I think that here we are. Our next comedian has been here a billion times. You all know him. Please welcome to the stage, Lars Blomgren. Lars Blomgren. Bing Blom. Blomgren. Blomgren. Lars.
It's actually pronounced a boom boom, boom boom. Kevin's my wife's cousin and he stole all my jokes. So I'm gonna have to start fresh. I was just scrabbling some stuff down in the back there for my act tonight. So there's the expression, it's all downhill from here. And I hear that expression a fair amount, and it's kind of a confusing expression because sometimes it means that after that point it's good, and after that point, sometimes it means it's good after that point and easy, and then sometimes after that point it's all terrible. And so what I like to do when there are expressions that I don't understand is I like to graph them. And so on the x-axis is always the time. We always have time on the x-axis, and then on y, that's kind of the tough thing to figure out when someone says it's all downhill from here. What's on the y-axis is the essential question. And so whenever I hear someone say to me, and whenever you guys hear someone say to you, it's all downhill from here, the question that you should ask them is what's on the y-axis? And then from there, you can figure out if it's getting better or if it's getting worse. So remember to ask that question, and they will respond appropriately. Which is a joke that wouldn't work out that well in Eatonville. There are some dumbasses who, when talking about someone that they went to school, it's generally someone who they went to school with, and they say, yeah, he used to be 2 years younger than me. And whenever I hear that, I think, I'm pretty sure he's still 2 years younger than you. Unless there's some way, when we're graphing this, the slope is steeper for him, and he like passes us in age, and now he's like 4 years older. And so I guess you could ask that person the question too, is what's the slope? Is this person aging faster or slower than I am? Which is, they'll probably be ready for that question. What if Victoria's Secret is like really stupid? Like, she builds this up to be this huge thing, right? And what if her secret is that, like, she told her husband that she put jam on the peanut and butter and jam sandwich, and she put jelly on it. It's like, that'd be a pretty good joke. It's like this whole Victoria's Secret thing is just building and building and building, and it's all over this fucking jam jelly thing. It's all downhill from here.
What's on the y-axis?
You determine what's on the y-axis. Great question. I was ready for it. Honey, why is Victoria's Secret on our history on the computer? Research. There's a song that the chorus is saying, I will love you until 3005. And most people take that and they think about that and they're like, wow, I forget who sings it. It's this terrible song that I still. Okay, thank you. A terrible song that I like listening to, and I will love you. He's saying that he'll love his girlfriend or wife until 3005. And you think about that, and it's like this guy will love this woman for almost 1,000 years. 990 years he'll love her. But I can't help going to the place like, what happens in 3005? Or maybe like winter 3004? And then I still think about, like maybe it's the jam jelly thing. Like she says that she's gonna put jam on the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and just gets mixed up. And I can't help but go there from a song like that. There's this commercial, and it's very coincidental that Richard mentioned the comedian Sinbad tonight, because this is probably the only comedy place where two comedians reference Sinbad in the same evening. And I hope many of you know Sinbad, and actually kind of hope that none like Sinbad for this next joke, where there's a commercial and it says, "There's only one Sinbad." And for that world, I say thank you. And then they say, Sinbad tells a joke that is hilarious right after that, and that's kind of the to get you into going to see Sinbad at some casino. And what Sinbad says is, he says, the thing about having kids is you lose your mind, which isn't funny. And when they're trying to build up a comedian to get people to go and watch him, you generally try to bring in some funny thing that someone says. Sinbad's funny thing is that he says, the thing about having kids is that you lose your mind. And that's supposed to be funny. And that's supposed to bring people in. And when I hear that, I think about when I start selling out like Madison Square Garden and stuff, and there are ads for me all across the country, and they say, there's only one pair Lars Blomgren, and then they cut to one of my jokes, and I'm gonna say, it's only downhill from here. Thank you.
Lars Blomgren. Very good.